Next, to the remarkable story of a Ugandan refugee who built a life in Yorkshire after being forced from his country in a mass expulsion of Asian people 50 years ago.
Yes, the president of Uganda at the time, the brutal dictator Idi Amin, accused a minority of Asians of sabotaging the economy and ordered 80,000 people to leave in just 90 days. Among them was Amir Majothi, who fled aged just 19 to start all over again. After settling here, he got a job at a biscuit factory before building a career as an electronics engineer. He even worked on videotape machines right here at ITV.
Yes, he did. His daughter Noreen, who lives in Sheffield, has published a book about his story, now as part of South Asian Heritage Month. Amir's told us his story of escape in his own words.
My name is Amir Majothi. I came in the year 1972 from Uganda, and I was age 19. Childhood was wonderful. In my childhood, we used to go to school, friends playing outside, climbing the mango trees, and I never thought that this will happen to us. Idi Amin, actually, he did not like Asians because the economy was brought up by the Asians. All the businessmen, all the people used to be owning factories, shops, and he gave us 90 days to leave the country, which we have to. And he announced on the television, if anybody left behind will be shot dead. And everybody was panicking. This 3 months was like a hell for everyone. My family left the first, and I was the only last one left behind. My passport was not issued. I was going to Kampala every day to find out if my passport is ready or not. I was among the luckiest one, and I got my passport just about a few days before the deadline. And I cut my ticket and I said to England, here I come. So we landed in Kenya, refilled the petrol, and straight from there to Stansted. And as I stepped on the stair, I took my jacket and put it on and said, bloody hell! and began to run on the stair. Everybody were doing the same. And then we ran, literally ran inside. And we sat down, they gave us a drink. They gave us a clothes, and they were arranged everybody to sit in a coach. It took us to a guidance camp. When we came to this country, all the people who helped us in this country, I want to thank them deeply from my heart. Because when I left the country, I was 19. And when I came to this country, I was missing my country very badly. But slowly, the life began to change. My children are grown up. I've got a lovely wife. And I adopted England. And now, if you ask me the question, do you want to go back? I'll say, no, I love England.
I think knowing that, my dad, somebody who's so special to me, went through something like that, even sort of writing it down, that was healing for me in a way that I was kind of embalming his story, really, and putting it out there for other people to sort of relate to as well. There's so many people within the Ugandan Asian community that went through the same thing. And I think it's incredibly important that we start to document and share these stories because, this particular sort of event in history is just one example of so many things that have gone on around the world.
What an incredible story.
Yeah, absolutely.